So this really isn't how most of my videos start. In an attack helicopter lit on fire, making an annoying beeping sound. But what I've actually done here is one of the more devastating moves in Battlefield, which is to steal an enemy vehicle. And right here we've actually stolen the attack helicopter, the AH-64X, and we are on the Russian team, which means this is not our helicopter. They're going to want to get this back from us, so I had to improvise a bit. We've just hit recording here, going to see if we can get a streak going. Already picking up a lot of kills with the switch seating. It's a really, really good way to fly. Just going to get around this building a little bit just to get some cover in case we need it. Again, you just pretty much tap W before you switch to the second seat, and then you're going to get a bit of upward momentum. That's what makes this thing so overpowered right now. And I literally just found this attack helicopter sitting on the D2 objective. It didn't let me record the previous situation that allowed me to get it, but I was just playing on infantry, and I ran across this attack helicopter. And yes, I like infantry in this game. It's what I enjoy doing most, but I'm also a player who likes to win in Battlefield, so if you give me a chance in an attack helicopter, I'm going to take it. So managed to get it taken off. It was on 1 HP, and it's all regen now, looking good, and we're going to go on a bit of a streak if it allows us. So we've already mopped up that runway area. Let's look at the mountains a bit. And I feel like because this is the enemy attack helicopter, they haven't really... Maybe they don't have the muscle memory to look and shoot at me. Like, look at this other heli here. This is the exact heli that I'm flying right now. It doesn't look right to be chasing it down, but... Hit some pods on it, get it out of the sky. And I believe we have another thing going for us, but it's not doing much damage. And I feel like the attack helis in general in this game have been slept on a bunch. I mean, everyone thinks that the scout helicopter is the most overpowered, but in my opinion, this is the best vehicle in the game right here. It's absolutely insane. But more or less, the reason why is that the scout helicopter has rocket pods and miniguns. The miniguns are not that strong at all. I mean, they're okay against other air vehicles, but what this thing gives you is it gives you heat seekers, which in the current state of the game, in the beta right now, these heat seekers are just absolutely broken. You can win heli fights with heat seekers alone, so I think they're very, very strong as is. You also get rocket pods that hit a bit harder against air vehicles, and then your 30mm cannon just provides all the power you need to kill infantry. Seriously, it's probably the best anti-infantry weapon in the game right now. And I've said this in a previous video, but I'll be really, really sad if DICE doesn't actually turn this thing down a little bit for the full release. It's just way too strong right now. Anyways, I do fly this in a similar way to the scout helicopter, and that's using a lot of cover, but the advantage of the attack heli as well is that it has a lot more health, so you can actually tank a bit more damage and survive some situations that you would definitely die in using the Nightbird. It's right here. We're going to clear this A1 objective, because if they get posted up here, it can be pretty hard for my team. So I'm just trying to find people right now. There's one guy parachuting, that's about it. Looks like we're clear there. Looks like this gunner has spawned in the heli. I do not want him, man. Unfortunately, there's no VoIP chat in this game from what I can tell, so I'm just going to try to sway my heli out. This is one of the most annoying aspects of the game. I would be so rich if I got $1 for every time a kill streak was ruined by a friendly spawning in my heli, so the only way around this is just to play with friends, but... And that guy just cost me some time and it was a bit annoying. Oh well. Lucky he got out, so we can keep going. Keep working the enemy team down. Usually I wouldn't mind having a gunner too much, I just fly for him, but in this case, this is the enemy helicopter, I want to keep it alive. See if we can get the scout heli here. He spawned back in. It's really, really frustrating, guys. Hopefully he gets out. These pods are just so hard to hit sometimes. There you go. The heat seekers are just always reliable. It's a 2-hit kill, so I don't really agree with that, but whatever. As overpowered as this cannon is, it is very, very satisfying when you get the kill timing right and you just switch targets just before the one you're shooting at dies. I mean, that's always been satisfying in the attack helis in this game. On Battlefield 4 as well. Should really check out C. I mean, we don't have too much infantry support around there, but I'll have a look. Just gonna try to kill this attack heli first. We hit one seeker, second one hits. Okay, we need to hit some pods here. There you go. They require so much lead, but I kind of like it, to be honest. I like it being a bit harder to lead them. It can be very awkward at times, though. They might need a slight buff, who knows. I made the mistake there of not shooting my flares at the right time. It can be hard to tell, even as a veteran pilot. And these flight physics feel so weird to me. But I am more used to them than I used to be, so at least we can do what we want to do. I don't feel like the flight physics get in the way of what I want to do. Like, if I want to do something, I can do it. It's just not as smooth as it used to be, but I guess I'll get used to it. There's no one here. Except those two. You really do just get so much time in the gunner seat when you switch seat. It's absolutely insane. I don't know why anyone would want to pilot. I find it so much easier to spot the enemies in third person and then go gunner seat and kill them. It just feels way too strong to me. I'm very surprised they didn't nerf that. Also feels inconsistent trying to aim really fast in this game. I find myself doing better when I just take my time a little bit more. Because of the mouse input right now, it's really rough. That should be fixed for the main game though, you'd like to hope. Got a scout heli here, he wants the challenge. Challenge the ground, he's crashed. A few more pushing up here, those are free kills. And even if I take a missile right here, I'm not going to be too hurt. And I'm not sure how I dodged it there. To be honest, I don't agree with that dodge. I feel like I deserve to get hit, but whatever. Now that I know where he is, I can peek him and kill him. I did want to kill that little vehicle, but didn't manage to get it. I find that's the best way to get good at aiming though in Battlefield games. You just take shots that you're not expecting to hit, so I'm not so used to leading the pods at long range, but I'll always take the shots just to make sure I get that practice in. It's all about getting your reps in, and eventually you'll get better at it. This spot here as well is just absolutely amazing. If you're getting locked by a lot of enemies, you just play around this B tower. It's like the Siege of Shanghai tower sometimes. You can just dodge so many missiles using it. Couple more kills there. And this enemy team must be regretting giving me this heli so much. I feel bad for them. It's not even my helicopter. I was just going to play infantry this round, but as the start, you know, can't turn down a free heli. That's what Battlefield's all about though. Those kind of on-the-fly moments. I really love those. Gonna attack heli here. Let's see if we can work some pods on it. So that should hit. Wait, he flared twice? I'm so confused. I don't think I can stay around here. There's an AA tank. This is an easy thing to do in the other heli, but in this one it's kind of tricky. Hopefully we make it. Feels pretty smooth so far. The other attack heli's died. So I believe because I have this attack helicopter, the enemy team can only have one attack heli at a time, which is absolutely crazy. Man. This has just happened. So if you look at the screen, this guy has stolen my helicopter. I can't tell him to get out because VoIP doesn't work for me. And I couldn't leave squad to solo it on my own. He's gonna get it killed, isn't he? Man, that's such an unsatisfying way to die. Hopefully he bails out. He still has a chance to let us free here. I'll get that kill if I can. We'll hit the tank. Get the infantry as well. Make the most of it, but I don't think this guy's going to survive. You can tell the way he's flying. And it's crazy how such a great set of plays I've made in this match. You know, stealing their helicopter, keeping it alive, playing smart. And he bails it. Literally so close to the ground that I can't even save it. You could have at least flown up. That'll just about do it for me though. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Dice, please introduce a squad feature. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.